Evelyn?
Rick, we're taking a look at our Sierra cam right now, and we're going to take a look at Doppler in just a minute, tell you where the rain is and what to expect over the next few days. You'll see right here that we are dealing with some cloud cover, a few showers out there, scattered showers, nothing too heavy, but we are dealing with the rain right now. As we get a look at radar, you're going to see a few showers working their way into the base and also into parts of Ventura County and closer to the Grapevine. Looks like there is a cell starting to cross the Kern County line, getting closer to, well, Newhall at this point. So we're going to go over all of the rain in just a minute. We'll tell you exactly how long it's going to last, how much we're expecting, but do want to focus on what's happening right now. And as we do, we're taking a look at our forecast cone. We're tracking cells that are sitting right offshore, right off the Ventura County coastline, starting to get closer to the LA County line there and still headed toward, looks like Thousand Oaks at this point. In about an hour or so, we're expecting to see more of the rain that we're seeing right now. Downtown, seeing a few drops. Inglewood, seeing a few drops as well. And as we look at the big picture, want to show you all the rain that's sitting to our north over the central coast. Over the Sierra, getting a little bit of snow, but snow levels are still very high, above 8,500 feet. So we're really not expecting too much here at home, but we are expecting more of that rain. We've got a couple more fronts coming our way, so we're going to break it all down for you coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
You'll save a lot of money.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've been talking a lot about having rain for several days.
Right.
But you, our meteorologists here all through the station, we have about 1,000 of them, are kind of playing down the size of these storms. Is
Yes.
that, so rain, but not a lot.
Exactly, but not a lot. But the big story here really is that it's rain and it's continuous over the next few days. So we might not get a whole lot, but it's really
Could
going
add
to
up.
But it
Okay.
could add up. There you go.
Thank
So
you.
I mean, each storm that rolls in, we're talking up to a little bit of it over the Santa Monica Bay right there into LAX, as we just saw in that shot, starting to come into PV and eventually possibly into Long Beach as well. As we get a closer look at what's going on here, you're going to see rain closer to downtown along the 101, and you'll see into the San Fernando Valley. We're dealing with some rain, and the Santa Clarita Valley along the 5 starting to get a few drops there. We're tracking a few cells. We get a look at this forecast cone. You'll see a little bit of rain headed toward Thousand Oaks, so we're going to see more of it in the next hour or so. So the brunt of the rain falling to our north and in Ventura County as well. In LA County, we are getting a few drops. You're going to see closer to Downey and La Habra, we're seeing just a little bit of a drop there. Things are starting to clear up for us. And again, over the water, we are dealing with some rain, and it's eventually working its way into your neighborhood potentially. So we're going to continue to track those cells in a little bit, but do want to show you the big picture on radar. As we get a look at the entire state right now, we are dealing with rain to our north over the central coast, north of Point Conception, a little bit of rain and even a little bit of rain snow mix over the Sierra, but it's very minimal. We're not looking at a whole lot of snow with this. In fact, barely any. Snow levels are very high at about 8,500 feet. It's a warm system. It's generated from the eastern Pacific, so it's that warm air that's coming in. So we're not that cold, and again, snow levels are high, and we're just looking at rain. At this point, we are still dealing with a little bit of rain to our north, as we mentioned. Another batch sitting in the northern portion of the state, north of San Francisco there, and we are eventually going to see that work its way into Southern California. There is another system working its way into the forecast a little later in the week, and another one as we head toward the weekend. And with that, let's get a look at your 5-day forecast, and you'll see for the basin in Orange County, we're not ruling out the chance of a shower through at least your Saturday. Next batch of rain coming in Friday and Saturday, maybe a leftover shower tomorrow, but we could see a little bit of cloud and a little bit of sunshine out there, so a mix of clouds and sun. Then by your Sunday, we are looking at rain, but a drier forecast by Monday. Same thing goes for the coast. We're going to take you to the mountains and the deserts as well, and that's all coming up in just a little bit. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
All right.
And we're still looking at rain in the forecast. We'll have all the details coming right up. Well, actually, more importantly, I'm wondering if they need taste testers, right? That would be good. Anyway, okay, yeah, back to the weather. That sounded good. We are looking at rain in the forecast, as you may know. It's been raining a little bit. It's going to continue to rain over the next few days. Long Beach getting a few drops at the moment. We're going to take you to radar, and you're going to see we are dealing with a little bit of rain. Not a whole lot, but it is out there. We're seeing a little bit of rain over the Santa Monica Bay, spanning into Long Beach, PV as well, and a decent amount into Ventura County and along the coastline right there. Tracking the cells just offshore, you're going to see a few cells coming into Thousand Oaks at the moment. We're expecting to see more in the area as well. We're also looking at rain sitting right offshore, right off the Santa Monica Bay, and over the next hour or so, even less, we are expecting to see more of it. In the next hour, downtown getting more rain, Culver City in the next 45 minutes or so, getting a few more drops in Marina del Rey in the next 25 minutes or so, getting a little more rain as well. So it's not a huge rain maker. We're going to see up to 1/4 of an inch at most with this first round, but we are expecting more of it. There's still some rain sitting to our north and over the northern portion of the state, the Sierra and the Central Coast. So we're expecting to maybe see some leftovers by tomorrow, and another storm system actually heading our way as we head into your Friday and the weekend as well. So we'll have all the details coming up in just a minute. You'll see we're also under a high surf advisory all along the LA County coastline and the Orange County coastline as well. That stays in effect through Monday at 1 o'clock. It kicks in tomorrow. We're expecting a very strong westerly swell to come in, so we could see some pretty big sets out there. We will continue to track the surf. We're tracking temperatures as well. 40s and 50s, 47 in Wrightwood, 56 Pasadena, 62 right now in the basin. So we are looking at overnight showers, more rain as we head into your Friday, maybe another ½ inch or so in the next round. Coming our way Saturday into Sunday, snow levels very high, 8,500 feet. This is a warm system. It's generated in the eastern Pacific from the Hawaiian Islands, so naturally it's warmer. It's providing us with rain, but again, not a whole lot of snow. For the valleys in the Inland Empire, 60s turning to 70s. For the basin in Orange County, 60s, expecting rain in the forecast on and off through at least Sunday. Rick and Sharon, back to you.
Long, Ev.
Rick and Sharon, we're looking at some rain out there right now. As you mentioned, we are expecting more of it over the next few days. So this is just the beginning of it. It's pretty mild out there rain-wise. We are seeing a few drops, nothing too heavy, nothing too widespread, but we are dealing with a little bit of it right here. We want to get a closer look at radar. We're actually tracking a few cells that are sitting offshore right now off the Ventura County coastline, eventually making their way into Oxnard, Camarillo, and Thousand Oaks over the next hour or two. We're looking at some rain there, but it will continue over the next couple of hours. So we are dealing with a few drops now. There's a little bit of rain sitting to our north, and that could continue to slide into our forecast overnight into tomorrow. But this won't be it. We're still in for more rain. Take a look at the next storm system that's just sitting offshore. You'll see that low, that counterclockwise rotation around it, and that well-defined cold front that's eventually going to make its way to shore. It's going to start over the Pacific Northwest, work its way down to the Bay Area, and eventually make its way here to Southern California. So we're going to time that out for you, and we've got yet another storm coming our way as we head toward the weekend as well. All the details in just a bit. Back to you.
All right.
And fog out there as well. We're getting a look at our Catalina camera right here, and we are looking at fog in the forecast and a few showers out there as we speak. Not a whole lot, but we are bracing for more over the next few days. So the first storm system passing through right now. We should be done with it by tomorrow. Right now, still dealing with a few showers. You'll see right off the Ventura County coastline. In fact, we are tracking a few more cells moving into Oxnard, Camarillo, Thousand Oaks, and Simi Valley in the next hour or two. Other than that, just a few showers here and there, nothing major. There is some rain sitting to our north, not a whole lot of it. By tomorrow, we could see a leftover shower, but generally we are looking at drier conditions for tomorrow. But that won't hold true for the rest of the week and the weekend. We'll get there in just a minute. You'll see there's also a high surf advisory for west-facing beaches. That's along the LA County coastline, the Orange County coastline, kicking in tomorrow, lasting through your Monday in most spots. And temperatures currently in the 40s and 50s. You'll see right here your weather headline showing you round 1 taking place through tonight. Round 2 of the storm, the next storm coming in Friday, lasting through Friday night. Round 3 Sunday through Sunday night, and snow levels down to about 7,500 feet. They fluctuated between 7,500 and 8,500, but regardless, they're high across the board. 60s, and for the next few days, you're going to see for the beaches 60s as well, with showers and more rain by your Sunday, especially. For the deserts, same thing goes. And finally, checking in with the valleys in the Inland Empire, talking showers on and off, and then more rain as we head toward the weekend, drying out by next week. Rick and Sharon, back to you.